Hi there. So today I wanted to talk about depression because so many people suffer with depression and a lot of them ask me to help. And the thing is, when you're depressed, you feel completely hopeless and helpless, and that nothing could make this any better. That your life is passing you by whilst you're in a constant, sometimes deep blackness where it's impossible for you to see the beauty in anything around you. And I know that it doesn't matter if you are in a great relationship, if you have a wonderful home, if you've got a perfect job, if you've got lots of money, because when you're depressed, it's meaningless. And isn't that such a shame? Such a shame that so many of us are missing out on life. And I'm no stranger to depression. It doesn't happen to me anymore. It can't with what I know, but it did. And I recognise the suicidal thoughts that come along with it. I recognise the feeling that there's just no point continuing. And that nothing good can come of anything. And I know too that there is life after this, that there is love after this, that there is beauty after this, that there's fun after this. And whether we're talking about the natural, sad human reaction that we have to things that happen around us. So, if somebody we love is very poorly or passes away, or we get made redundant, or our partner leaves us, when those things happen and we feel really sad and we feel really down, those are feelings of depression, but they're reactions to something that would rock most people's worlds. And that isn't quite the same as the depression, the mental illness that people are diagnosed for, when it hasn't been because something's happened like that. And it doesn't matter if we're in the middle of the most beautiful country in the world, on the most beautiful beach, and we just still can't see our way out of it. So however it is that you might experience your sadness, and whatever feelings that you might have surrounding that, or when it happens, how it happens, how long it stays with you, what it makes you feel like, however bad it is, however deep it is, all those things that people tell me, like theirs is worse because it's been lasting for so long now, or because when it happens they've tried to take their lives, or that they've been to lots and lots of specialists, maybe counsellors, psychiatrists, and they feel no better. Actually, I know that we can turn this around on a pinpoint, in a breath, in this moment. It feels so completely all-encompassing. It feels like you're under a blanket that you can't ever escape from, but you can. I promise you can. I mean, I've lost count of the times that I planned my suicide, and I'm not telling you this to anything to shock you or to anything, only to tell you that I get it, that I understand, and that there is a different way to be, and there is a different way to live. And I know that when we really are very depressed, people's very well-intentioned help, like snap out of it, count your blessings, do something that you love doing. It's all maybe very well-intentioned, but it doesn't work, does it? We can't just snap out of it. If that was available to us really easily, would we not have done that before? People come to professionals, people come to experts in the field, people come to me, because I know the way out. But it's very difficult to find that way out yourself sometimes. And people say, do something that you love doing. Well, you always like going to the beach. Go to the beach. You always like, whatever. Not only when we're depressed that we can't enjoy anything, but actually doing those things that we have enjoyed and now are getting no enjoyment from at all, that's even more soul-destroying. So these offers of support and help are really nice because people care, but it doesn't just hit the spot, does it? For me, the breakthrough was when I realised that I didn't need to believe my thoughts. I certainly didn't need to act upon them. I didn't even need to believe them. If I chose not to, I could choose to follow them, but I didn't have to. And I didn't. And at first, it wasn't available to me to not believe them, because they're so real. Because this blackness is so huge. There didn't seem a way for me to escape from it. But the knowledge that there was a way for me kind of opened the door. It kind of unlocked something in my brain, and holding on to that, there is another way to be, for me was pivotal. That was an important moment for me. And bit by bit, I managed to retrain my brain just by reminding myself that there was a choice. Even, don't beat up on yourself if it's not available right now, but there is that option. There is something else there that we can do, we can love, we can enjoy, we can see the beauty, and we can find the peace. And with no pressure and no judgment, and bit by bit, my life got better. And I watch this time and time again when people realise that they don't need to keep themselves in that suffering. And when I say, we've all heard it right, just let go of that pain. What does that even mean? I can remember being so frustrated. How do I let go? Wouldn't I have let go if I knew how to let go? And letting go is just another thing to do. And I was through with doing. But it isn't even a letting go that works. It's a stopping holding on. We hold on so tightly to our depression. We don't know we're doing that, but we don't know what else to do, and it's there, and we cling to it. It's the better devil you know. And we hold it tightly by keeping ourselves in that loop of depressing thoughts, in that darkness. And when I realised I could just let go, it's like the effort of holding a big inflated beach ball under the surface of the ocean. And it's quite hard on your muscles. I'm holding it here and I'm holding it here. And when I just let it go, that's so easy. It's just, it just popped at the surface. It was no effort. That I'd been using the effort of holding on to it, and I hadn't even known. Please, if you're suffering, reach out to me. I can help.